my name is Jennifer, and today I'm making this video to tell you why I'd like to be a pure artist for Pureology. And I'll start from the beginning. When I was in my early 20s, I was getting my hair done one day, and I was talking to my hairstylist, and she was telling me how she was going to open up her own salon. And I thought, you know, I wonder how someone would get into that industry. So I asked her, and she said that it would only take me a couple of months to become a manicurist, that I could come and work for her. And so I thought, a couple of months, I can do that. Beats making coffee for people. So I went to manicuring school, but as soon as I got there, I saw everybody behind the chair, and I thought, you know what, that's where I need to be. So I got my manicuring license, I went straight to work, but then I also went straight back to cosmetology school, and I got my license, and I've been doing hair ever since. I belong behind the chair, I have a passion for doing hair, and I love the people that I work with. I love the product I get to work with. So I have worked with other plant-based products in the past. I've been fully trained in a whole other line of essential oil plant-based product line, but the difference with Pureology is the results. And that's something that you can't beat. That's something that you can't make up. Because when people walk out of the door, they see it. They get in their car, they're checking themselves out in the mirror, they're taking selfies, and they can see the shine. They can see the perfectly placed curls, and whatever it is that they want it to look like, they're loving it now. And you can't fake that. So things that I use on everybody, even people who don't even have colored hair. The Color Fanatic 21 Benefits, love it. I use it for cutting, use it for detangling. Pretty much everybody gets it on their hair. We call it hair crack. Shh, don't tell anybody. And another thing that I love is that when people come in and they want to blow out, you can't beat smooth perfection. You can't. I had a client recently that went to Coachella. And she said, Jen, I need a blowout that's gonna last me 3 days. I'm gonna be dancing, I'm gonna be sweating, I'm gonna be in the desert, dirty, I can't wash my hair. She said, please do something for me. Smooth Perfection shampoo, Smooth Perfection conditioner, and the Intense Smoothing Lotion. And I did my blowout, did a flat iron. She sent me a picture after day 2 of sweating, dirty, dancing all night long. And her hair was perfect. I couldn't believe it. And that's, like I said, something you can't fake. So I love the product. Can't beat it. All right, Maya, tell me a little bit about your hair.
Well, it's really thick.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty long. It is wavy, curly.
Mm-hmm.
It's very soft.
Yeah. Okay, those are all good things. So we're just going to be doing a trim today, or do you want to cut off a couple inches? What do you feel like doing today?
I think it's trim. It's fine.
Just a trim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you like your hair the way that it works for you. It sounds like you like the texture that you have. It's nice and wavy, nice and thick. That's always good, right?
Yeah.
What are any challenges that you have with your hair?
Around day 2 of not washing, it gets kind of greasy, like a lot of buildup in my scalp. I'll sometimes get dandruff. There's a lot of it, so sometimes it's a little bit hard to work with.
So you don't wash your hair every day?
No.
Okay, so would you say you wash it like every couple of days, every other day?
I usually wash it every other day.
Every other day, okay. So when you do wash your hair, is it in the morning or in the evening?
Usually in the morning.
Okay, and so do you just let it air dry, or do you usually blow dry?
Air dry.
Okay. All right, cool. So those are all good things. For textured hair, you always want to air dry it because if you blow dry it is going to cause some frizz. But it sounds like you have kind of an issue with that sometimes anyway. So is that maybe like second day?
Yeah, usually.
Does the fluff and the oil come into play on day 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Pureology has some really great products for that. So as I do your hair today, I'll incorporate those, and you can see what you think about it. Sound good?
Yep.
So as far as a trim goes, what were you thinking, like half an inch, inch? What do you think?
Around an inch.
So maybe
Yeah.
this much? All right, cool. Tell me, have you ever colored your hair?
Yes, I have.
About how long ago was the last time?
Around at least 6 months.
Okay, it looks like maybe you had some balayage lightning happening toward the ends here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, what I'm gonna do is shampoo and conditioner hair with Pureology to protect whatever color is left there and keep the nice tones in it because it looks really pretty. And then we'll come and get your hair trimmed. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, right this way. All right, is that temperature good?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that you were talking about was a little bit of frizz. Something that frizz is an indication of is a lack of moisture. So I'm going to be using Hydrate from Pureology, and it's going to add moisture to your hair. And along with the anti-fade complex that protects the rest of your color that's left on your ends, it will also help to keep your hair nice and shiny. You have a really beautiful shine. I want to make sure not to kill that. Plus, I really like the conditioner and how it's minty at the end.
Sounds good.
Now with Pureology shampoo and conditioner, actually all of their products are really concentrated. So when you use this at home, you just want to use a little bit.
Okay.
It goes a really long way. I'm talking like pea size.
All right.
So with Pureology, you don't need very much. We're talking about a pea size. And the water will expand it. See how it's nice and thick? It's got a really thick viscosity there. It's because of the concentration of the product. So just need a little bit, goes a long way. That's enough for a whole entire head of hair. It's just like your skin. Your scalp is a lot like your skin. If you deprive it of hydration because it's oily, it's just going to make more.
Yeah.
But another thing that I like is for that second day hair is to use the Refresh&Go. It's dry shampoo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's for any hair color, any hair type. It's weightless. It just helps to give you that extra time that you need.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to shampoo so often, you know. You do have really thick, beautiful hair.
Thank you.
Get that excess water out. And now comes the minty part. Love this stuff. Just a little bit in the front. Most of your conditioner is going to go on your ends. You don't need a whole bunch at your scalp.
Okay.
Just enough to keep it balanced. Now, do you comb your conditioner through when you're in the shower?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good, good, good. That's going to be really great for your waves, too. But go ahead and lift up your head for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that more comfortable? That thing's probably
Yeah.
hurting the neck. So once you get all this conditioner through the ends, keep your head up for me.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. This is something that you like to spend a little bit of time on. You don't need to rush this part of it. You know, a lot of people like to just leave their conditioner in,
Yeah.
and this makes it even better. It gets it to every strand. The white tooth comb is my favorite.
It's a lot harder to brush my hair outside of the shower.
Yeah, and with wavy hair, you probably don't need to, actually. If you do this and then you rinse it, twist it up in your microfiber towel, then you can probably just use your fingers to loosen it up, and those natural waves will just come out perfect. No frizz, no fluff. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
All right, so we got that all worked in. Yeah, go ahead and lean back. Lesson learned. Now you don't have the type of hair that you need to leave any conditioner in.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and rinse all of that out nice and clean.
Okay.
It's already done its job. It doesn't need to smooth. Now it sounds like you've used a microfiber towel at home.
Yeah, I have.
That's good. Yeah, that really helps to keep that hydration in your hair, keep it shiny, keep your cuticle nice and closed down. It's one of the best tricks that I've learned from my own hair. I remember the first time that I used a microfiber towel, it was like night and day when my hair came out.
I definitely noticed a difference.
So when we're combing the conditioner through the hair, we want to make sure not to put too much tension on the hair. Your goal is to just work that conditioner through each strand, smoothing out the cuticle, not ripping or tearing or pulling. And then as far as the towels are concerned, the difference between the microfiber and the terry cloth is that the terry cloth is a little bit like Velcro. It's got those extra furry fibers that kind of just get stuck on the hair, as opposed to the microfiber, which is smooth. It's going to help to keep that cuticle smooth down, not cause any extra tension, not cause any extra tangles. Never want to rub the hair. It's not a good idea. You just want to pat it dry, squeeze it dry, get that excess water out, and then you'll be able to see results right away. You can see on the ends of Maya's hair, for example, there's no fraying, still nice and shiny, still detangled. The first product that we used on Maya, this is the 21 Benefits Color Fanatic. Everyone knows I'm a huge fan. And so that one helped to detangle her hair, added a little bit of protection. She had some color left on her ends that she needed to still baby a little bit until she decides what she's going to do next. So that was product number 1.
It smells good.
But it can't hurt. So I like to use that before any haircut on anybody's hair. It works for everybody. It's weightless hydration, shine, everything hair needs. All right, so you said we're gonna be taking about an inch off. Okay, get it nice and healthy. And do you normally part your hair on one side or the other, or do you just like to switch it up? What do you do?
I kind of let it do its thing, but for trimming, I just like it in the middle.
Yeah, that's probably best if you like to switch it up at all. So get a general middle part. And I'd like to ask you to uncross your legs, please. So you want a straight haircut, right? Not a crooked one. All right, got all the tingles out. It's nice to hear somebody who actually likes their hair. Usually people come in and they're like, I have curly hair and I want it straight, or I have straight hair and I want it curly. Embrace the texture, that's a good thing. All right, body's nice and straight. Look down at your lap for me. Your hair is nice and long. Now along the bottom, do you like to be straight across or do you like a soft smile?
Soft smile.
Okay. I figured as much since that's what you had going on already, but I thought I would ask. it is. Boop. That's where I want to cut. See that? Not very much. So we're getting to the front of her hair where it looks like she had a little fringe around the top. That's why there's hardly anything left to cut there. Here. And see how it's a little bit rounded?
Yeah.
I cut that like that. Then when it falls, it blends really nicely so it looks like chopped.
Yeah.
Looks like you had a fresh haircut, but you don't have a fresh haircut. A little round section there. And we chop it off. So now we'll go around the front and do those little pieces that you like to hang out when you got a ponytail or a braid going on. Not too much like you have bangs, right?
Yeah.
And do you like them to fall about where your chin is, where your nose is?
Kind of like for my, yeah, like my nose, yeah.
Just under your nose, like mid-cheek?
I'd say a little bit above my nose.
Okay. It's gonna shrink up a little bit, so we can always cut more off. Can't put it back. So you want a little bit shorter than that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, lost a piece. Now, I think once this is dry, it's going to be just above your nose.
Yeah. I like that length.
All right, cool. We use the Smooth Perfection lightweight smoothing lotion, and that I love because some people want smooth hair but they don't want it weighed down. The Intense Smoothing Cream is really great for someone who has really curly hair that wants it to lay nice and flat, but that might be a little bit heavy for some people. So for Maya, who doesn't like to have hair that's flat to the top of her head, I use the lightweight, and it was perfect for her. And then I'm going to go in with the round brush. So something that makes styling a lot easier for me is to section it ahead of time. If you pre-section it, I'll show you that it makes blow drying actually a lot faster because you don't have to stop and resection, stop and resection. You're just stopping once. And then the rest of the time, just take clips out. Now, a lot of people don't like to section their hair at home. The reason why I like to encourage everyone to do it is because when we're blow drying all of our hair at once, it's going to take longer. So you're pointing that blow dryer at the same spot for a long period of time can cause a lot of damage to your hair. When you do it in sections, you'll find that you're only using the blow dryer in that one section for only as long as you need to.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there's lots of movement on the ends. We don't have any blunt cut pieces, and that's because we put that little bevel along the bottom of your long layers. So nice and fresh.
Yeah, I like how soft it looks.
Yeah, and you have these two little pieces here, so when you wear your hair up, you still have something going on in your face. Do you like the length of those now that it's dry?
Yeah, those look good.
All right, cool. And she also had expressed that she, like second, third day, had a little bit of oiliness. And I love the Refresh&Go dry shampoo. So I suggested that for her, put a little in there for her to see how she liked it. I'm sure she's gonna love it. Some dry shampoos can't be used on people with dark hair. It shows up too much. But we don't have that problem with the Refresh&Go. So that's something that I can feel comfortable giving to any of my clients, no matter what their hair texture, no matter what their hair color. And not only does it help with that second day, but it also, again, helps to protect the color, which is Pureology's whole entire focus and one of the things that I love about it. And again, you don't need it today, but this is what you're gonna do on your second day. And then just lift up a little section back here. Spray in. Now, you don't just want to leave it sitting there because then you'll see white powder.
Yeah.
So stick your fingers in it. Go like so.
I like how it feels light.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a really heavy product. It's kind of nice. So now that I have it in your hair, you may not even need it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe the next day. See, you still have shine, but you're not going to get that oil buildup. So why Pureology? Why do I choose to work with Pureology? Why do I love Pureology? And the fact is that it's for the results. I can use a little bit of product and get maximum results. I have this whole entire product line that's not gonna mess with my client's color. Sulfate free. It's something that I feel good about selling to people, that I feel good about using in the salon, with the natural products and sulfate free and silicone free and all these great ingredients that Pureology puts into their products that I feel environmentally good about. I feel like people are getting the most for their money, and I feel like I'm getting the results that I need on my clients. And so selling Pureology, I feel super comfortable with. Using Pureology, I feel super comfortable with. And I'm glad that it can work for everybody that comes in through this door. So it's a really great product. I've met people who work with Pureology and I've loved every single one of them. And I'm really excited to be part of a team that cares so much about the industry, about our environment. And I'm just super excited to be part of the team.